Hey guys, welcome to the final episode of Season 2 in Soccer Aim Goes Pro. I know it's not officially in the title, but there you go. And once again, unchanged, once again in the league, we are still 16th, and that is where we end. Fairly mid to bottom table in 16th place. A very respectable, I'm sure you will agree, 59 points, considering we had 10 deducted from us at the start of the season. That's not at all bad. We did survive relegation, going down our Eastleigh, Bath, Newport County, and Hayes and Yedding. Eastleigh, well, they never really stood a chance, really, didn't they? They were terrible. But, you know, we finished a good 16 points ahead of Hayes and Yedding there. And I think, pretty respectable in the end. If we add, say, the 10 points to our score, we would, where would we be? We would actually be 11th. So, that's not bad, really, when you think about it. I mean, for your first season in the conference, alright. Mansfield and Luton are the ones to be promoted. And yeah, not bad, I'm sure you agree. Not at all bad. Problem, of course, with this, a few more losses than I thought. But we did fairly average in terms. I mean, goals scored, 52 is okay. But we conceded a little too many. Then again, look at Darlington, 70, 68, 73. That's about right. If we add again the 10 points, that's about where we were. Well, Cambridge, 72 goals. That's terrible. But, you know, to say, I'm going to say it again. Not bad. Could have done better. We're slightly straddled by the 10. The 10 took the point. So let's go from where are we? March. Last game we saw was the Stockport games. Let's go through Telford. From Telford onwards now. There's a lot of games in the last big run in here. As you can see, we didn't win too many of them. We went on a horrible losing streak there, but I'll get into them in a moment. First one, AFC Telford, who you saw, I think, were at the top. We really didn't stand. I mean, we held up fairly well. We just couldn't score, you know, and the whole thing where playing nervously really ruined the finish, and it killed them all off, really. I mean, we're at Telford. Oh, no, they're not. Oh, okay, whatever. I think they were a bit nervous that game, and you know when it just sort of shoots the confidence, I mean, it's really annoying. It was one of those games. Next one against Blyth. Gomez scored to put us in the lead, but they came back with another goal pretty much straight away. Blyth Spartans, of course, those who didn't know that, I think they were formerly known as. I don't know if they're still known that, but yeah, you know, a decent result again, a decent away point, as I say. You know, as long as you don't lose away, it's respectable. But you know, at this point, the last win was against Kettering, and we hadn't won nearly for a month, and I was getting a little bit concerned. But then I thought, okay, we're playing Ebbsfleet at home. We'll see how we do. Performance wasn't that great, but we did do the opposite of how we'd been doing lately, and that was performing okay, but not scoring. This time we performed less than okay, but scored two quick goals from Alan Inns and Danny Davenport. Let's see these goals. I mean, they pulled one back. Near the end there with Scott Ginty, who's I think he scored last time we played them. I think. We'll see Ben Gold involved again, and Alan Inns there with his first ever goal for Soccer AM as well. And he popped it in to the back of the net, and we led. I was very, very, very happy. And then, as you can see, straight from the kickoff, I suppose that confidence. It was, you know, waits for buses kind of thing. It was the confidence that we got from that goal. You wait for London buses, you wait for one for ages, and then two come along at once, and there you go. A bit of a lucky shot, I suppose. The goalkeeper probably should have done better, but Danny Davenport there with 2 goals from the number 7. So we're flying at that point. I will show you Ebbsfleet's goal. No one wants to see that. Then we played Alfreton. This was a big, crazy game. I won't show you all the goals and there's loads, but yeah, Marvin Sheffield again, the youngster, doing fairly well. I mean, we dominated this game, as you can see, via possession. Looking at the stats, Gomez had a pretty good game. Ben Gold was alright, I suppose. You know, he really probably should be the captain if he was a bit older. But yeah, as you can see, I mean, it was that Wilson got injured, so that kind of put us in the shitter a bit. But Sheffield did a good enough job. Hayes and Yedding, another victory. So we'd won 3 on the bounce at this point. I've got to show you this. So we actually came back. We were 1-0 down. And we were performing quite well, but we went 1-0 down. I was like, oh, it's going to go all horribly wrong for us, and we're going to miss out here on I really should be winning, because look where Hayes and Yedding were. I mean, they went down, I think. But in the last minute there, Marvin Sheffield, don't know what the hell the goalkeeper was doing, but the last minute, added time, 2 minutes of added time, it was a goalkeeper own goal from Pentney, and that gave us the win. So handy 3 points there. And then we went on a horrible losing streak here to Luton and Mansfield, but that's understandable as they are, of course, the two who went up. They literally separated by a point. So I wasn't too disappointed there. I would have been happy with 2 points only. So I wasn't too bothered. But the Darlington game, a bit different. I mean, they were away as well. The only thing was, it was like really up and down. We dominated this game, as you can see, in terms of shots. 12-9. We'd had more than them. I know doesn't tell the whole story. If we look at the stats again, I mean, they had pretty much a lot of people do quite well. Dali Gomez was really good with the 2 goals. Davenport wasn't great. Gold again didn't really turn up. Hartley didn't have a great time in goal. Neither did the Pirate when he came on. But let me just go through the goals here. So we had Rundle put them in the lead and that stayed at half time quite early on. Gomez equalised. Dickinson then put them back in front. Gomez equalised again, and then Dickinson scored again. It was really frustrating seeing them just constantly peg us back and take the lead. But we found our winning shoes again with another Marvin Sheffield goal. He looks alright, doesn't he? I mean, he scores his goals, against FC Halifax here. And I thought overall this again was a pretty decent performance. I mean, the shots, there aren't that many shots on target, really was. It's pretty shit, isn't it? But for a game like this, for an away game, I'm pretty happy with how we performed. 57% possession. And Ryan James again, a beast at the back, with Sheffield also getting a 7.3, which is pretty respectable. And then we finished the season with 2-0 draws. Fortunately, that was the last goal of the season. And we ended at Eastleigh, ironically, of course. We dominated that game, really dominated that game. We just couldn't break the bloody door down, which was a shame. But at that point, I was fairly content at that point. I think I might have even holidayed the last two. I know it's a bit lazy of me, but I don't usually do it. But yeah, you just want to get on with it, don't you? You want to start a new season, start preparing for it. So yeah, I think that's it. So let's have a look at the squad, the final. And again, Sheffield with 11 goals, Gomez with 8, Gold with 7, Wilson with 6. He was injured a lot though. James from centre back, not bad at all with 6, and then the rest chipping in with 1s and 2s. Very, very impressed with some of these players. Sheffield, not at all bad, decent youngster. Gomez probably need to take him a wage cut. Gold, really good. I think he deserves his wages for a bloody 17-year-old. He's mightily impressive. And yeah, overall, I'm very excited to see what this squad can produce. But of course, one thing that is going to hurt us a bit are the finances. We're losing a lot of money. We lose a bit, break even, lose a bit, break even. Actually, no, we didn't break even. We lost quite a lot. Break even, then lose a bit, and we're only going to break even against it at the end of this month. So it's very annoying. I don't really know a lot. One thing that's always plagued me on Football Manager is trying to understand the finance screen, so I don't really mess around with it. I literally just look at this chart and go, ooh, pretty. And basically get you to understand it's like up is good, down is bad. It's like bloody maths for dummies. But yeah, overall I've got no transfers to show you. Club overview very quickly then. Still a local reputation. Club finances are okay, still a little bit dodgy there. But as we can see here now, we have moved into a new stadium. 3,960 capacity, makes no difference really. 4,000 people in that stadium. And it's called the Soccer AM Stadium, which is a bit annoying really, because I want to stay at the Luther Blissett Stadium. Anyone who's seen the show will of course get that reference. But it's pretty disappointing, but there you go. I don't think we even need it, because considering we have an average attendance of about 500. I don't know if that's the maximum capacity, but if we can bring in 3,000 people every game to a bloody conference game, I think we're doing pretty well, and we should hopefully start to earn a bit of income through that. When I upgraded my Liverpool stadium, it was pretty good. I felt quite good being able to do that. It was. It was initially we had like 40,000, and it was like, it's not making much on this. Then it went to 55,000. I was like, I'm making a bit more now. We've got like 75,000 people in one stadium. You make a load every game, so that's that. Looking at the boardroom, I'm untouchable, which is a bit weird. I mean, transfer budget's zilch. I don't know, at the new stadium. I thought we actually had moved into the new stadium. Oh, never mind. Charlie Girdler, which one's this? I don't know. I think I signed him and he's not particularly happy. But the overall performance, excellent overall performance. I'm untouchable, which is probably a bit extreme since I haven't done an amazing job. Okay, we got promoted in our first season from the north, from the south, but that's about it. So I don't know. Oh, look at that. 13337. I've not done that on purpose. If anyone knows that reference, then good on you. But that's very good. Um, and yeah, that's the end of the season then. So they're all on holiday now. Ben Gold, will he be here next season? I don't know. We've got this here. That's how it goes. That's the season review. I probably should have checked that, but there you go. Liverpool's top. Oh, really? That explains a lot then. Let's have a look at the Premier League. Let's see how that finished, just so I know a lot of people are interested. Oh, Man United finished top. Oh, what a bloody surprise that is. Tottenham in second, which is a bit of a surprise, to be fair. Chelsea in third. City in fourth, bit of a surprise. Arsenal in fifth. Liverpool in sixth. Stoke in seventh, which is quite rare because they often get relegated on my saves. And West Ham, Birmingham and Norwich getting relegated, which is a bit rubbish. Who finished top scorer in the Premier League? It's because I like all this. Salman Rondon. Don't wish he did that for me. Christ. And Crouch with 22. What the fuck? What? Oh god. Bobby Zamora with 17. What the hell? Jermaine Pennant with 11 assists. Mark, what? Okay, the game's mad. This game is crazy. And anyway, that'll do it for me. I will be back with season 3 then, hopefully. Will I still be here? Who knows? Will Ben Gold still be here? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But I will rejoin on the opening day of the new season to give you a rundown of where I am, what the plan is, if I've moved, if players have moved, how the finances are looking, if we've moved to a new stadium or not, because I don't know what's going on with that, because I said the completion date wasn't going to be until 2015, even though on the actual stat thing that it said Soccer AM Stadium in Isleworth, so I have no idea. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Give the video a like, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.